put $20,000 on that. And we're gonna make that $25,000.
Maybe 50.
We had another $25,000 from our city council president, from the council that's here. Thank you. Thank all of you. And this shouldn't be about reward money. You should feel compelled to come forward because innocent people were harmed last night. And most were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. Could have been any one of us. I was just out of town the weekend before. No different. And we got to make sure that, again, we don't accept this. And so I thank our city council for just doing that. But $50,000 is what we're going to be right now. And we want those who know to come forward. Not because you want the money, because you know it's what's right.
Yo, what's up, everybody? Super Tube. Okay, baby, with another video for this Sunday. Now for y'all, man. Okay, I'll probably do a type of tragic news, I say now Montgomery, man, to where I think 2 people were dead, 14 people I said were injured downtown Montgomery yesterday, to where I seen the type of like on Facebook to where they say the shooting happened yesterday, to where they was like having a little gathering event downtown. So it was a shooting that happened around 11:30 p.m. yesterday night. So I think 2 people were shot and killed, and I think 14 people were injured in shooting, man. But so yeah, I believe I had like read somewhere to where it was about the HBCU event downtown, and with Tuskegee and I think the other team, and hold on, I think it was like I think Tuskegee and I think Monroe event downtown, and how they was like having fun downtown, gathering, how people were enjoying stuff, and to one thing happened to another, to where I think the shooting happened in that area. But so I had to read some other stuff about what occurred. So I feel like I think 2 group of people were shooting at a crowd, I think over top of like a game that occurred, and to where I think some people were shot, killed, and suffered injuries, and how this thing can happen yesterday night, man. But I feel like that I think Montgomery, it's feeling kind of like, it's feeling kind of bad right now, to where people had got shot and killed, man, over the event happened. But I feel like that, why would this person, or why would you try and shoot at that crowd for, man? Knowing that people is out of town, folks are coming, I'm from out of town, and they want to, like, enjoy the nightlife here, and how they get killed, man. But I feel like every time, hear about, yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like every time I hear somebody being killed, and news be over, when argument went down, and how it turned to a shootout, and but I feel like I don't know. I feel it's kind of sad to where folks can't even enjoy themselves nowadays because they're getting shot and killed, and they can't even go out no more, man. I feel like people who trying to enjoy one night of freedom, and they can't even do that, man. But over some BS, over some argument, man, turn tragic wrong. But I feel like it's kind of sad to where people can't even, I don't know, go out no more because they feel like I don't know. I feel like I don't know. It be type of like a conflict involved where people getting killed, man. It be over one stupid idiot, want to have a gun and try to shoot at the crowd, But I believe, like, I think people is trying to look for these guys who did this stuff yesterday, on how they got violent shootout, yesterday, until they do some type of like investigation about what happened. So I feel like this crime took place Saturday night, and but I feel like it's getting kind of bad, probably for the whole city, man, as a whole, man. Because like I think it's kind of get too bad to where people might not want to come here no more, man, because it gets too violent, man. Every time it gets too violent, but I feel like I don't know. I do feel like that time people have a vent down here. It comes from people who want want to enjoy 1 second night downtown, and how it turned to a kind of scene to where folks are running from the crowd and they get shot. And man, I feel like I don't know. I feel like it's kind of like bad some parts of the people who gets too much more involved in shooting that happening. How they, like, some people got shot, So I mean, 2 people are dead now, and 14 people were injured in the shooting. And but I feel like that, I don't know. I pray for the people who got I don't know. I feel like I don't know. I pray for families who lost their victims. The families of gun violence. How gun violence is terrible, man. So terrible. It can affect the whole, the whole city as a whole. But I feel like gun violence can really affect. I said the whole Montgomery as a whole, to where people can't even enjoy themselves nowadays because they might get afraid to get shot by somebody. And how this whole incident took place regularly, man. But I feel like it took place yesterday night. Saturday night, to where people, who was trying to, enjoy their whole night. I saw the kids out there and how the kids see this stuff going on, and how they, on how the kids is afraid now. But I feel like it gets too violent, man. It gets too bad up here, man, to where people can't even enjoy. I don't know. I feel like it get kind of bad, man, to where people can't even go out no more, man, because it's too violent. I said Montgomery, but I'm not gonna blame the whole city, but yeah, I'm still gonna blame the people who got involved in it, man, who started shooting at the crowd, man, like that, man. I feel like it's kind of like, why was you trying to shoot at the crowd, knowing that if people got kids who is trying to have fun downtown, and how downtown I feel like downtown basically trying to turn to a war zone, to where this thing happened yesterday. And man, I don't know. I pray for my city, man. I pray for whole Montgomery. I pray for the victim who got killed. I pray for the families who lost their loved ones to gun violence. And but I probably say that, man. Such a violence, man. I probably say I don't know. I probably say such a violence, and how violence is, I think, got out of hand right now, because people who's getting killed nowadays, it be somebody who's trying to do evil, man. Trying to do harm to people, man. But man, it's sad. So make sure you like, comment in, show out some peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.